always hollering Sue. Ja Rule, why the fuck are you sitting on the internet hollering Sue? Y'all must think that shit scares me or something. I don't think you understand what has transpired since 2018 all the way up to 2025. I lost one lawsuit. I was in the hood. I lived down the street from a church's chicken. I had bulldogs digging holes in the yard next to me. I didn't know about no motherfucking lawyer. But it's real funny how you street that claim to be artists always hollering, I'm a sue. Fan asses. You're mad because I woke up your motherfucking wine. I'm sorry that I was half asleep last night when the text came through. And I didn't have time to get on the phone with my motherfucking source that was back there. And they saw you getting your ass whooped and Fat Joe was sent to the side. I got all the motherfucking deeds. All of them. And I'm going to talk about them tonight on the show. Okay? 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. YouTube, X, Facebook, Bigo, all the above. I get billions of views a month. I ain't got no reason to lie on you. Who is talking about you? You should be happy that this news is coming towards you because nobody is checking for you. You know you had no business up there, down there, around there. And no, it ain't have to do with Max B. So leave Max B out of it. The only reason I'm coming for you is because you and those retards out here talking about I'm a sue. Sue. And what is it going to do? What is it going to do? Because right now I'm sitting as a multi-millionaire. Kevin's Hart lawsuit went nowhere. Soulja Boy's lawsuit went nowhere. R. Kelly's lawsuit went nowhere. And millions of the cease and desist that I got, including lately from Clarissa Shields. That shit don't work. I got the same lawyers y'all got, same money y'all got, same money y'all got, if not more. I ain't got no business yelling this morning. I'm up eating chicken, about to go to the goddamn gym.
Man, I was hoping I woke up this morning and seen Ja Rule in ICU. That would have been a step closer for him to reunite with Irv Gotti. But I seen the footage, and whatever crew that was, Matt B crew, they saying I can't stamp that. He denying it, so he did what he's supposed to do that. But whatever crew that was, y'all disappointed me. Man, he at the house drinking green tea, drinking coffee, laughing at Tasha K. That don't mean he ain't get packed out. Sometimes you can get jumped and they ain't really had no scars on their face. Could have took a lot of body blows, but it wasn't nothing too crazy. But why is everybody saying Max B? That's a lot of Max B crew versus Max B just saying, we ain't had nothing to do with that. Don't tie my name or my crew name to that right there. If it ain't positive, it ain't waiting. But everybody's saying, I'm not sure if it's the people that was there saying that or if it's just people on the internet. Of course it's on the internet, but I don't know if they was at the show. But they keep saying Max B crew. Now, would it make it be more true that it was Max B crew if Max B was at that show, Brandy and Monica show? If they was there, then yeah. But either way, an altercation did take place and Ja Rule didn't come out on top. Ain't nobody said Ja Rule came out on top though. Whether he got jumped, whether he got punched on, but he ain't got no bruises like that, whether they ain't saying Ja Rule stood on business. They ain't saying that. But that's good news to my ears right there, man, because y'all know when it comes to violence, I don't want nothing but the worst to happen to the sucker. Money, you can get that, take care of that little weak family you got. But when it comes to violence, yeah, I don't want nothing but the worst to happen to you. Why? He always escaping death. DMX supposed to have him deleted at the airport in Chicago when he was with the cartel and them, Kato and them, rest in peace of Kato. They were supposed to have him crushed right there, but DMX gave him a pass, probably because it was at the airport. You already know something like that happened at the airport. DMX was going down. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. Yeah, he was going to go down for that one right there, man. You weren't going to get away with that one. So you got spared because it was at the airport, man. You got an album called Pain is Love. So them little love taps they gave you at the show last night. I'm talking about that last night, bitch. Them little love taps they gave you, Pain is Love. That little weak album you dropped. Painted Love. You only got one good album, that Beanie Beanie Bitchy. That's all it was. A couple of little tap, man. Tap that jaw a little bit. Let you know you ain't like that. Ain't nothing gonna happen behind this. If you would have got put in ICU, jump bad, whatever, ain't nothing gonna happen. You know, worrying about if Ja Rule gonna do something like worrying about if the sun gonna come up in the morning. You know, Ja Rule, like Fat Joe told him when they was going toe to toe, song for song at the verses. Yeah, you ain't known for doing nothing in the streets. You ain't never put nothing in the ground. You ain't never here put in no work. That's what he told him. It wasn't no joke. Yeah, your name don't ring no bell around here, but you was a Jehovah Witness. Y'all know Jeffrey was a Jehovah Witness. Jehovah, are you prepared for Jehovah's return? Yeah, that's what Ja was. Yeah, boy, what though? One of them boys sung on the choir that never turned violent. Yeah, ain't nobody known Ja for slinging no yay, slinging no dog food, no pill, putting in no work, running no crew. He was just a good rapper that made duets. That's all it was. He was just a good rapper that made duets. Hey, that's all that was. I said that's all that was. He ain't no legend in the streets. Yeah. Can't nobody be like, yeah, we sold dope for Ja Rule. If we put in work for Ja Rule. Man, ain't nobody in New York saying that. And he ain't nobody top 10. Ain't no real New York nigga gonna put Ja Rule in their top 10. Who gonna say, yeah, Ja, Cool J, Rakim, Run DMC, Jay, DMX, Pun. You know, they ain't gonna say that Jada Kids. You ain't gonna do that. As a New York real nigga, you ain't gonna do that. Ain't no real Yonker nigga gonna put no Ja Rule in their top 10. You mean to tell me a real Brooklyn nigga put Ja Rule in his top 10 New York artists? Or a real Harlem nigga put Ja Rule in his top 10? Or a real Queen? And you ain't gonna do that. You can't think of these names. You can't be like Big Pun, Big L, let me get X, let me get Cam, let me get AG and them, Naj, let me get this. You ain't gonna say, and I got one more. Damn. Shit, let me get Ja Rule. Fuck it. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna say that. Ain't nobody gonna do that. So, yeah, he ain't no legend to me. He ain't in nobody top 20, nobody top 15, nobody top 10. He ain't in the top 10 of realest niggas. He ain't in the top 10. You ain't gonna name Jay. You name the realest niggas that rap in New York. You ain't gonna put Ja Rule in there. If you say the top 10 most violent rappers in New York history, you're not gonna put Ja Rule in there, or the top 20. You ain't gonna put Ja in there. You understand? So, he just a nigga that got lucky, got a little catalog. He can always do shows because he made them duet songs. That's the only thing they say, Ja Rule. That's the only reason why he's still doing tours or he on shows. He ain't really doing no tour like that. He just be on tours and shit like that. It's never like a Ja Rule tour. It's just Ja Rule on a tour. He don't sell tickets like that. Dude. Let Ja Rule do a tour by himself. It ain't gonna sell. A lot of that shit ain't gonna pick that up. Yeah, you can get all the R&B singers, get Ashanti, get it. That's the only way it sell a little bit of ticket. They want to go see Lil Mo in them, Ashanti in them, and yeah. You know, nigga don't sell no tickets like that. Bye. I already had a little meme going around on TikTok and Instagram and shit saying you want to go to the Ja Rule show and the ticket's 200. Mother like, hell no. I want to go see Ja Rule. You already know what it is, man. But he got lucky last night. He ain't really get put in ICU. He ain't get knocked out. Probably got swung on, hit in the mouth, shit like that. He gonna eat that. You know, he ain't got no choice. He ain't no aggressor. He ain't no threat. If he was a threat, he would have been dead, I think. He ain't no problem. He a child with a problem, but he ain't no problem. That's it. He just got a catalog for the love songs, and yeah, that's it. Females will take up for him. I do like that song. I like that somebody say, put it on, man. Yeah, yeah. I like that. They like the singing part. They don't never say they like Ja Rule part, though. Of course, females are like, if Ashanti saying her part, or Lil Mo saying her part, or Christina saying her part, every little thing that we do is it between me and you. Tell them who to spit the Ja Rule verse then, bar for bar. Man, can't no who do that. Yeah, they just know the singing part. You understand? But I'm disappointed. No black eye, no busted lip, no broken bones. Damn. security being away, Ja ain't finna be like, man, let me get my one-on-one. He ain't finna do none of that. He ain't one of them guys. He told us on that video, I can't wait to show somebody why I work out every day. Well, you had your chance. You ain't show that you work out every day. You do that for your wife. So your wife can have something to look at. You understand? You working out, that shit don't mean nothing. Same shit with Jim Jones. He be working out, that shit don't mean nothing. True life will still slap him. Raw D's will still slap him. Now imagine if you get to lifting 250, 275, 300, you can Brent press all that there, and a nigga like True Life will still slap you. Yeah, a nigga like Raw D is still spit in your face. Yeah, that's like Mano and them doing all that working out shit. God still slice your face. Chill, they don't give that about that. Nigga still throw a drink in your face. Ah, yeah, you do all that working out. Nigga still run out of shoes in the club with his old lady on the ground. Yeah, that shit don't mean nothing, Ja. I can't wait to show a nigga why I work out every day. Yeah, I bet. So I think Ja a real strong guy to do what he do, and then come home and gotta look at the old lady. Woo! But you know, Ja did good. He little pickle head nigga. Yeah, little nigga like a pickle. Don't Ja look like a pickle, man. Stuart Little, he look like a pickle. Pickle head. He got a pickle head. Stuart Little face. What else he look like? That's all I can think of right now. But yeah, y'all hit that like button. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Y'all let it be known. Do y'all feel Max B crew was involved with this? If they was, salute to Max B. Still salute to Max B. If they wasn't, just for your name to be tied in it, and that's what your crew would do. Yeah, salute to that. Shout out to whatever member in your crew done that. If they done that, I appreciate you getting to that altercation with Ja. Whatever he did that was disrespectful and he crossed that line, yeah, you need to get a pay raise. Whoever swung on Ja, you need a pay raise. You need to get y'all. You need to go get you a watch. What you want, man? What you want? A car? Yeah. When you hit ops like that, you hit nigga like that, you get bonuses. Yeah, it's a bonus. Yeah, man, give him a bonus, man. You can start it off, lip crawler, get to pick 3 of them. Shout out to Mr. Organic, get to pick 3 of them on the lip crawler. That's, yeah. You restaurant what you want, a little shopping, $2, you know what I'm saying? Get a bonus for that, man. Get you some gas, what you want, get your pound or two. You can get a bonus for swinging on job, man. You understand? But y'all follow me on IG, the_gang_spitter. Hit the like button, share the video. And one thing you always got to remember, Ja Rule is not in nobody top 10. Everybody say his catalog this and that. Why he not in your top 10? And remember this too. He was in that hotel room with Diddy. Bucket naked. He was in that room bucket naked with Diddy. What's going on? What's going on? He was on that song that was going on when Twin Tower hit and all of them celebrities on that one song. He was on there. Yo, he was in that room bucket naked with Diddy. When Gene Deal was at the door, you want to splash that? Or if he wasn't at the door, he was there on the scene. So yeah, and don't forget, y'all never heard Ja Rule getting into no real get down one-on-one type of situations. He came out on top. You never heard of Ja Rule busting in gun. You never heard of Ja Rule paying somebody to bust their joint. You never heard of Ja running no blocks. You never heard of nobody buying blocks from Ja, buying a whole bunch of weapons from Ja. The only thing you ever heard was him being bucket nigga with Diddy, them X pills that he always pop, him being married, having kids, stuff like that. Man, he ain't never, he ain't never did. Anytime he got into a real situation, he never came out on top. He didn't win the DMX beef. He didn't win the 50 Cent beef. He done lost all beefs. What beef did Ja Rule ever win? Even Irv Gotti did a beat for DMX, and DMX dissed Ja Rule on the beat, and Irv Gotti made the beat. Yeah, man. So, man, All niggas ever did was Tasha from Ja Rule. Y'all forgot? If it ain't niggas snatching this chain, 50 Ward on a Wankster video, and Your Life is on the Line video, or that. If they took a song from him, Jay-Z took that, Can I Get a What, and then took that from him. Fat Joe took that, What's Love? Got to do with it, babe. It takes you from you. Let me get that. Every time a rapper say, let me get that tray, and I give it up, man. He never said, nah, I'm keeping this one. Anytime somebody, yeah, man, let me hold that, let me get that, man. You don't need that. You don't know what to do with that, man. We don't need to hear no Cookie Monster over the track. Sound like the Cookie Monster, man. Milk Dud head type me, man. Yeah, man. But y'all want to put him, y'all want to say he a legend. And who eyes? I just told you what he never did. He can't be a legend in the streets because he ain't never done nothing. He ain't top 10, top 15, top 20. But you want to compare his kind of law to everybody. But you can name 20 rappers and he ain't in it. You don't wake up and listen to that shit every day. Ja Rule never motivated you to get no money. How he top 20, top 30 when Ja ain't never motivated nobody to do nothing? He ain't never controlled the culture. We ain't never want to look like Ja. They want to be like Pop. Wear a bandana like Pop. Get a tattoo in the back like Pop. Man, just want to sound like DMX. He ain't never do nothing to talk like Ja, or he ain't never control the culture or have a moment, but he just, yeah. So what's so legendary about him? Because he made a whole bunch of R&B songs. But you put his catalog up there or saying he like this and that, but you can't give me nothing he dominated in, or he legendary in, or he was in the streets and he was one of the ones in. He ain't the best dresser. What he win? He ain't the best fighter. Ja ain't never had the best clothes or all the shoes that we wanted to wear. He ain't never had the best jewelry. How is he a legend? He can't play basketball good like you the kid and them. He ain't no good sport better. He ain't got no picks that we can pay him and we pick and we win every week. Oh, he ain't never hit all the holes and drove mobos and ride mobos and sported jabos. He ain't never done that. He ain't never had no cars that we wanted. We're gonna remix his songs and redo them over and make them popular again. Don't nobody want to buy no Ja Rule catalog. No. So how is he a legend? How is he one of the ones? How is he a great? When you ain't saying nothing he great in. Was he top 5? Is he top 5 best rappers that play football, basketball, baseball, soccer? He only great in being a Jehovah, knocking on people's doors, saying, "Are you prepared for Jehovah's return?" Because if you're not, that's it, man. And staying with his wife. He good at being a husband. I give him that. His kids straight, give him that. Good father type. You know what I'm saying? Papa AP. He good at popping peas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Messing with superhead and shit like that. Alleged. I think did she write about him or her? But yeah, man. Been to a couple of Diddy parties. Yeah. Been a couple, Jay Lane. Man, yeah, did stuff like that, man.